Are you gonna hit it with your dick? Like
No,
what?
I was just tucking my shirt in.
Don't abuse the power. 3, 2, 1. Hello!
Hello.
Hello.
Almost. We're supposed to say it together.
Oh!
Hello! And welcome back to What's the Safe Word? I'm Amp.
Dave Watt.
Stephan Ferris.
And with our powers combined, we are...
The Wonder Twins!
Mr. Friendlies.
There you go.
Is that
friendly,
a,
very friendly.
what is a group of Mr. Friendlies called?
A gaggle of friendly? No,
Gaggle?
we don't gag. Team.
And today, we are hopefully not going to talk over each other. Today we're going to talk about Mr. Friendly, but in an uplifting, fun game sort of way, because I love bringing friends onto my channel just to humiliate them around things that are education. But before I put you two into some Jeopardy, I would love if you told me a little bit about yourself. We've had you both on the channel before, but you know, what have you done since then?
I'm Dave Watt. I'm the founder of the Mr. Friendly campaign, working on HIV messaging with friendly, uplifting messages.
And I'm just here for the free Red Bull.
Well, that makes sense. Okay.
I'm Stephan Ferris. I was Mr. Friendly 2018, and then I graduated law school and passed the bar, and now I'm an attorney.
So really, it's just a friendly board all around. But today, I figured while I have both of you here as guests on our channel, I would love to do some fun
Puns?
Always puns. Puns! I wanted to have you both on and have some fun and talk about Mr. Friendly, which is an organization that we represent, but do it in such a way that we have some fun and it's a challenge. So,
We like a challenge.
good. First challenge, and one of the buttons I'm going to push today is not pushing the button unless you have an answer.
Aggressively friendly, yes.
Help. Because today we are going to be playing Jeopardy.
I had no idea.
I mentioned there's a winner and a loser to this game. I haven't decided what the loser has to do yet, but the winner gets this lovely pillow.
Hey.
Ooh, which you can also get on teespring.com/what'sthesafeword. That's Teespring, the link's down below.
That's better than a year's supply of Anastasia Beverly Hills Cosmetics.
And a cash prize of $100,000. Cash, dinero, checks, phones.
There's a soundboard. Let's jump into it.
Let's just jump into it.
So we've got some categories for today's game, and the categories are friendly trivia, be prepared, sex education, flagging, and riddle me this. How are you guys feeling?
Flagging. I teach marching band, so color guard, yay!
Not that kind of flagging. How do we decide who goes first? How do they usually decide who goes first in Jeopardy?
Paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yay!
Oh,
go first.
okay. Do you want to go first, or do you want to provide him?
I'll go first.
Okay, Dave.
Flagging is my favorite.
Okay, flagging for
Flagging for 100.
You're at the bar and someone is wearing a hanky in their back left pocket. What position are they flagging? Oh my god, don't break the button!
What is the dominant position?
What is a top? A top. Or a dominant person.
Dominant works, dominant.
So that's 100 points.
Is there an exception?
Is there an exception?
Orange.
Could be
Anything
anything.
goes.
Yeah.
Could be power bottom.
This game is rigged.
I feel like Alex Trebek gets a lot more respect than I'm getting right now.
Alright, I will take flagging for 400.
Ooh.
Flagging for 400. Someone at the bar is flagging these colors. What are they flagging for?
What is ass eating for beige? What is light bondage for gray? What is daddy boy for green?
That is correct. So rimming or butt eating, bondage, and daddies. Well done. Wow, what great competition. I'm on the edge of my seat. Haha, like rimming. No.
You're on the edge of your rim seat?
Do any of you guys partake in those personally?
Yeah, I have a room share.
Not since last night.
Oh god. Next question.
Flagging for 300.
Flagging
Alex.
for 300.
Pup Trebek.
So flagging for 300. I was waving this flag. Ooh, Dave.
What is rubber?
That is correct. Woo! Did you know the rubber pride flag? Did you know that the rubber pride flag originally was thought to represent two rubbered bodies rubbing together? Yeah, so like fisting was a big thing. What are you guys doing under the table?
Getting ready for water.
Judges!
Tens across the board.
Which question would you like to go for next?
Let's go for Riddle Me This 100.
Ooh!
Let's start off easy.
Okay, this category is my favorite, I think.
That's understandable.
You stick your poles inside me, tie me down to get me up. I get wet before you do. What am I? Okay, so for this one, I'll give you guys hints. This joke is a little campy.
What is...
Wait, who hit it?
What is a tent?
Yeah, it's a tent. So if you ever pitch a tent,
Gotcha.
now you've got a wonderful joke / pun that you can use. Oh yeah, well, what would you like to...
Whatever flagging is left.
Flagging for 200. Who designed the leather pride flag?
Shit. That was last year's way. I have no
I can't
It's been 10
believe
years
you
since I could
guys.
beat it.
You guys are going to
We are going
burn
to
in
and
hell.
leather hell.
No, that's a hint. You're going to burn. Oh my god.
Tony,
Oh,
Tony
yeah.
lost. Okay. Know what the colors stand for?
Oh, okay.
He was specifically said the colors are for whatever you want them to be.
Subjective, goddammit!
Okay, well, that wasn't the question, so you don't get any points. But thank you for that wonderful additional info. So I think you get to choose again.
Let's do Riddle Me This for 200.
What's long, hard, sometimes green, and has cum in it?
A dick that's been infected with gonorrhea. What is a dick that has been infected with gonorrhea? It's long, hard, and sometimes has green cum in it. That is correct.
That is very true. I was actually thinking that, and no.
No?
No. Would you like to guess, Dave?
Sometimes green. What's sometimes green?
Chlamydia.
But look at the word cum and use that as a clue.
Cucumber. What is a cucumber? What is a cucumber?
Okay, Stephan.
Let's do Riddle Me This for 300.
Because we're so good at this category.
All day long, in and out, I discharge load from my shaft. I service all sexes equally. What am I?
A pansexual hooker.
No.
What is a pansexual?
No. You might even say they go up and down. As well.
What is an elevator?
Correct.
Oh my goodness.
Well done.
We have to think like G-rated for this category. We just don't think that way.
Well, I mean, this is
smell
like
the leather.
family-friendly channel,
Right,
Dave.
right.
We never get monetized. That's how family-friendly we are. So, Dave.
Riddle me this for 400. I want
You just want to keep
to
these
be
out.
over. I just want it to be over.
I start with P and end with O-R-N. And I'm a major player in the film industry. What am I?
What is popcorn?
Yes. Well done.
I thought bottoms didn't eat popcorn.
You can play a nice little game of you finding each kernel afterwards.
Oh, nice.
This really needs to be called something other than Jeopardy. It needs to be like,
Jeopardy.
no, that's not what I was thinking.
Let's do sex education for 100.
Let's start off easy.
I'm a form of sex education that teaches not having sex outside of marriage.
What is monogamy?
No.
Oh, okay.
What is abstinence?
Abstinence
Abstinence
only
only
sex
sex
education.
I'll take sex education for 200, Pup Trebek.
True or false? Condoms are an effective way to protect.
What is false?
What is false? They don't cover more than just the genital area. That's true.
Don't
And
cover anything,
other
cover them all.
forms of STIs exist.
They don't cover much in your pocket or wallet.
Can you guys, for bonus points, I'll give you 100 points for each STI you can name.
What is herpes?
What is Stephan Ferris?
Okay, we're done with the bonus points. Bonus points, 100 bonus points to Dave.
What is a staph infection?
No. You guys bug me.
Let's do, what were we on? Sex education for 300.
What is the average length for a hard penis?
What is 9.5 inches?
You know that's not. No, come on. The actual average length for a hard penis is 5 to 6 inches. I can personally say that I am above average. What about you guys?
9.5.
Shut up. I know that ain't true. Whew, Jeopardy. Okay, next question. Stephan, what would you like next?
I'll take sex education for 400.
Sorry, you take what?
Sex education for 400.
You can't even say sex.
True or false? Sex burns as many calories as running a mile.
What is true?
I think it's false, but it burns more.
But it is true. It burns, on average, sex burns between 100 to 150 calories per session. So you could either run a mile, that might take you 10 minutes, or have sex that might take you less for some people.
What about like the bottom that just lays in the sling? I mean, they're not really like, you know?
I'm sorry, Dave. Are you bottom shaming
very
over here?
attacked right
How
now.
dare
You're
you?
the one who... Friendly trivia for 300.
Ooh. How many colors are in the Mr. Friendly logo?
Boing.
Uh-huh.
What is 4?
Can you name all of them?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
White, red, blue.
Which are the same colors as the leather pride flag.
Who was invented by?
Tony DeBlas.
Tony
Blas.
Tony
Blas.
Friendly trivia for 200, please.
Okay. What is the Mr. Friendly platform about? Ooh.
We are here to alleviate stigma of HIV. We're all born friendly, and the rest is stigma.
I would have accepted any answer actually. The answer slide was just blank because I figured either of you would have a wonderful message. And that's another thing is Mr. Friendly is about breaking down stigmas of all kinds. So a stigma to you might be a different stigma to me, might be a different stigma to Stephan, but it's about educating and talking about realistic forms of safer sex education as well.
You might have a stigma in your eye.
You may have staph infection. Happens.
You may need new friends. That's okay too. What is help? Next question.
Friendly trivia for 400, please.
Ooh, give me that big one. What does SESTA or FOSTA stand for?
Ooh,
Who got it? Who got it?
What, you want to do one, I'll do the other?
Sure. FOSTA is the Fight Online Sex Trafficking Act.
And the other is Stop Enabling Sex Trafficking Act.
I'll accept any answers for this. Why is it important that we talk about it? One at a time.
That's just really important that we talk about the rights for people to meet online and for people to have the freedom to speak and not put the web hosts in charge of, you know, managing that's going on their site.
It's important to talk about because it basically equates consensual sex with sex trafficking. And it results in the loss of a lot of LGBTQI plus spaces and the way that we talk about and discuss sex, whether that be looking to hook up or actual sex education.
Agreed. Let's give them both full points for that one. Yay. Obviously, SESTA, Stop Enabling Sex Trafficking Act, and FOSTA, Fight Online Sex Trafficking Act. Dave, what would you like?
Friendly trivia 100.
Okay. Who created Mr. Friendly and when was it founded? Did he beat you to that?
He did.
Oh, okay, Stephan.
Who is Dave Watt? And what is 2008?
September 2008.
Yep.
Yes.
That is kind of funny that Stephan got that before you, though. It's okay.
Quick.
It's okay.
He's quick.
He is quick, which is not always a good thing.
2-3 minutes.
I have a busy schedule. Be prepared for 400.
Ooh.
True or false? HIV can be transmitted by skin.
What is false?
What is false? HIV can only be transferred through blood, semen, vaginal secretion, or breast milk. You can't get it from like making out with someone, unless of course they have like tons of sores or like blood. But most people don't make out with
Lots
someone
of blood.
with
There
lots
could
of
be
blood in their
lots of
mouth.
Speak for yourself.
I said most. I'm sorry, what was that, Dave?
Just blood, you'd know.
No, there was a lot more tongue action.
I mean, there can be HIV in saliva, but never enough to transmit.
I'll take be prepared for 300.
Ooh. In what decade was the first case of AIDS reported?
What is the 80s?
I will accept the 80s because obviously the 2080s has not happened.
Or
But
the 1880s
The
has
1880s
happened.
could have been a thing, but we were assuming that it was within this century. Sorry, Dave.
Sorry.
That is correct, the 1980s.
I'll take be prepared for 200.
Ooh. If you are exposed to HIV virus, this can be taken in a window of 72 hours through your doctor to increase your chances of staying HIV negative. So,
What is PEP? What is post-exposure prophylaxis?
well done. And so PEP is not something that you get easily. You have to talk to a doctor, but it is something you can take within that 72-hour period if you think you've been exposed to the virus.
It's not like just a morning after pill, it's like 4 weeks of medication.
It is intense, but it is to make sure that you do not contract the virus and that you stay safe, and it is an option that a lot of people don't know about because they just think that PrEP exists, and PrEP of course is the 1-a-day pre-exposure prophylaxis. So that is pre-exposure, that means you can take that to protect yourself before having sex with someone who is positive.
Be prepared for 100, please.
Okay, last but not least. How often is it recommended to sexually active people to get tested for HIV?
What is every 3 months?
Yeah, I would have accepted 2 to 3, or 3 months. But that is a recommendation by the CDC for people, especially those that take PrEP and are sexually active, because that is the window period that HIV can get into the system.
Slither in.
Because you don't always know or see things like Hogwarts. Sorry, he said slither in.
Slither in. Slither in is a fisting club, isn't it?
If it's not, it should be. I feel like they'd be very hands-on. That is all the time that we have for today. You guys did very well, actually. I think there was only 1 or 2 questions no one got right, but we're not done yet. As Jeopardy goes, there is a final Jeopardy question. Today's final Jeopardy, you are going to write how many points you want to bid. For the final Jeopardy today, it's a very personal question.
I'm actually a little nervous.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's even a graphic.
Look at the graphic.
Whoa, here
Now
we
I'm
go.
really nervous.
So the final Jeopardy today. How many episodes of What's the Safe Word have been created in the last 5 years?
Okay.
That is the closest, whoever gets closest. So the last 5 years. You know, let's put some timer music. Octave change, there we go, yep. Okay, I'm back. Whew, that was... So, again, how many episodes of What's a Safe Word have been created in the last 5 years is the question. 2,100 up
And
for
I
grabs.
don't know who designed the leather pride flag. What is happening?
We're professionals. And Stephan, how many were you putting up?
2,799.
So if you got it wrong, you just have 1 point left?
Yes.
Okay, I respect that. Okay, so what do you have for your answer, Dave?
I put, what is 160 episodes?
Ooh, okay, and you did some math over
I
there?
did.
Oh, I put 260.
But get the dick off of there, I can't show that.
Oh, hairy balls, how nice.
But the hairy balls was
I
nice.
appreciate the hairy balls.
Okay, how many do you have?
260.
260. Ooh. The actual answer, we have 217 public videos. So with a difference of 57 and 43, I think that the pillow is going to...
Yes!
Yay! Wait.
Yay!
So that is the first ever Kink Jeopardy Kinkster friendly. We'll work. There will be a better title in the description, I'm sure. Thank you guys for coming on today.
Does this, like, the first runner-up get something? Oh,
Well
thank
done.
you.
Well done.
Oh.
So thank you guys so much for coming on today. Before we go, obviously thank you for playing my silly game and just being in on the jokes. But tell us a little bit more about like what you guys are up to, what you guys are doing. Plug something.
Claw's coming up.
Ooh.
Last weekend in April, Cleveland. People come from all over the world to come to Cleveland for a very, very, very fun weekend.
Well, I'm sure we will have you guys back on. This is not going to be the last time I talk to you. Probably. I mean, yeah, I mean,
Thought I had one more video in my contract and then I was done forever.
We have contracts? Legal? Where can people find you on the internet?
MrFriendly.org.
X2? No. Stephan! What is your social media that you want people to follow you on?
Sure,
sometimes?
I am Stephan Ferris on Facebook or at BlueBaileyXXX on Twitter.
Ooh. And I feel like today's questions were somewhat educational for people that might not know about Teen Friendly,
Tony the Boss.
some prep-related information, some flagging. We all know who Tony DeBlas is now, hopefully.
Forever.
But you know, that's the important thing. I think that's the real takeaway story today. The real message is you're always learning in the community. You know what? No one has all the answers. I definitely don't have all the answers. I just know the answers to these questions because I wrote them.
And even if you had the answer, you could forget it sometimes.
Easily. Never stop learning things about this community that we're in. And whether you're a winner or not in Jeopardy, always have a safe word. And today's safe word is... You gotta hit the buzzer.
Actually, the safe word last night was peaches.
Peaches?
Sorry, please phrase it in the form of a question.
What is peaches? What are peaches? What are peaches?
Peaches the fruit.
Peaches and cream?
That safe word is just peachy for me. Okay, you guys know where to find us on the social medias, the internet. Please don't forget to ring that bell down below. I've been getting or buzzer. I've been getting a lot of people on social media saying they have not had our episodes in the last couple weeks, and
he likes to be had.
I like to be had. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe, leave comments down below if you want to see more Jeopardy games with guests, and we will see you guys next time on What's a Safe Word. Bye!
HPV is, what's the worst that can happen?
Oh.
Herpes. What is the female counterpart to his peas?
Thank you for bringing these jokes to the vegetable.
I'm starting to understand him.
It's painful, right?
It is.
Yes, Stephan?
I'm just breaking it.